Everything we do in life is an audition for something else. We just don't know what for. My work as an editorial writer in New York resulted in my meeting with Fred Hiatt at the Washington Post. To prepare, I read Katharine Graham's autobiography, Personal History, which won the Pulitzer Prize for biography in 1998. What impressed me more than her story was how Mrs. Graham told it. She was honest and transparent in ways I never thought possible for someone of her stature. Fast forward to 2014 and the publication of Charles Blow's memoir, Fire Shut Up in My Bones. I read that too and was struck by Charles's raw and honest recounting of his life. It put into perspective the passion that fueled every one of his columns for the New York Times. Mrs. Graham and Charles couldn't be more different, but in their respective memoirs, they showed a willingness to be introspective and put their vulnerabilities on the page for all of us to read. I knew that if I ever wrote a book, their example would be my guide. I'd turn the lens of introspection on myself and be honest about what I learned. I'd share my triumphs and my failures. I'd share my story in the hopes that someone would see some part of themselves or their experience in it. And in the process, they'd get to know me better, they being you. Well, I've done it. I've written a memoir, yet here I am, Lessons from a Black Man's Search for Home. And I cannot wait for you to read it when it comes out on May 20th, 2025. Y'all are gonna learn the backstory of how I got here, as well as some hilarious things about me that I might never live down. So please, do me a huge favor. Pre-order your copy or copies today. Just go to Threads, Instagram, Facebook, and X using the handle @WeekendCapehart and click the link to the publisher. You can also find it on my social media feeds using @CapehartJ. And as we get closer to publication date, I will keep you posted on the book tour and events across the country.